Hey guys, this is George again to do part 2 of the AC/DC vinyl. This time is the Brian Johnson, the regular release stuff. I just showed the Bon Scott stuff, so I figure we'll just get started. We'll go right into the Brian Johnson stuff. Back in Black, the original pressing still sealed. I found that in a box of vinyl for like really cheap. The regular Back in Black. Another same one, U.S. pressing. I have multiple copies of this stuff. So Rock and Roll Ain't Noise Pollution single came with the button, which you don't see a lot of the times. The button's gone. This actually came with the metal button inside. The UK. And that's got Hell's Bells on the flip side. For Those About to Rock, white label promo, gold stamp, U.S. pressing. I got another, same one here, but this one wasn't as nice as that one, than the regular U.S. pressing. And I got the reverse colored cover. I think this is from Spain. Yep, this is the Spanish version with the reverse colors. I got that a long time ago. Autographed For Those About to Rock single when I went to see him in New York for the record release party for, I guess it was for Stiff Upper Lip now. I can't remember. Yeah, Stiff Upper Lip. The whole band. And I brought the Bon Scott autographed ones too, because I wanted to make sure. It's been 30 years since I've gotten them, but I wanted to make sure. So I asked Angus and Malcolm, and they agreed that they are real. It was definitely their signatures too, and it was definitely Bon's signatures, so that was a good thing. You know, when you buy autographed stuff without getting it signed yourself, I'm always weary about it, or leery I should say. It just makes me nervous. I never buy autographed items. If I can't get them signed myself, I usually don't bother, but I was so young when I got those records that I just wanted to make sure. And that was the first time I got the opportunity to actually bring the vinyl along with me to have them look at it. And even Phil signed the Let There Be Rock again, because his signature was just Phil, so he put Rudd on it and then drew an arrow and pointed to himself on the Let There Be Rock vinyl, which I thought was pretty funny. This is the Let's Get It Up promo 12-inch single with the track on both sides. The maxi single for Let's Get It Up, the import Back in Black and TNT Live. That's the UK. This is the German, I think. No, this is from Belgium. Maxi single. And that's where I originally saw the High Voltage when I was young. I never knew it was available. Flick of the Switch, white label promo, gold stamp promo on the back. This one's kind of needs a good cleaning. I haven't been able to clean this yet, but I think I'm going to clean it today because the cover's just got ring wear, but that'll come right off with a little alcohol. The regular edition of Flick of the Switch. Nervous Shakedown 12-inch with 3 live tracks. Rock and Roll Ain't Noise Pollution, Sin City, and This House Is on Fire. This is the UK pressing, I believe. I just want to make sure I get these all right, in case anybody's looking for them. Same one again. The regular 74 Jailbreak, US pressing. Like I said, these are all the original pressings. Radio interview disc from I think around the Fly on the Wall era. That's a promo only. Fly on the Wall. US pressing. I didn't get a lot of the import ones of these because they were pretty much the same. There's the gold stamp promo for Fly on the Wall. Yeah, they were pretty much the same pressing, so I didn't bother. Like the early albums where they had different tracks and all that shit. There's another version of Fly on the Wall. Ooh. 12-inch single for Danger with Back in Business on the flip side. 1985. Maxi single for that promo single, I should say, for Shake Your Foundations. This is like a remix, mixed especially for radio. It does sound a little different than the album version, but it's not the Who Made Who version, because the Who Made Who version is a little different as well. Shake Your Foundations 12-inch with Stand Up and a 13-minute version of Jailbreak. Killer. Who Made Who. Promo single for Who Made Who. US promo single. And the 12-inch Who Made Who has a special collector's mix with Guns for Hire live on the flip, which Flick of the Switch is one of my favorite Brian Johnson records, so anything live from that album. Guns for Hire sounds amazing on there. Killer version of that. You Shook Me All Night Long with She's Got Balls live and You Shook Me All Night Long live. That was for the Who Made Who record. And then the promo, gold stamp promo for Blow Up Your Video. I like some of this album. Pretty good album. At this point I thought Brian's vocals were starting to, he was starting to have problems with them. Same thing. This was a promo press release for that record that I just stuck in the record. Heat Seeker promo 12-inch. It's got the one song. Heat Seeker 12-inch with the non-LP Snake Eye. This is the UK version. Gatefold. And here's the regular version with Go-Zone and Snake Eye, non-gatefold. That's the Way I Want to Rock and Roll with Borrowed Time, which is another unreleased track, and Kissin' Dynamite. Now this is the only version of Borrowed Time that's in its entirety. Everything they've released since then, they've cut the guitar track at the beginning of the song by like a half a second, so you missed maybe even a longer intro. So if you want the whole song, you got to find this. There's a 3-inch CD single as well. Here's the picture disc. I'm not a big picture disc fan, only with AC/DC stuff though. If I can find it, I'll buy it. Here's a promo 12-inch for Mean Streak from the Blow Up Your Video record. And we're going into the Razor's Edge. That's the regular US one. Razor's Edge with the promo press kit. Gold stamp promo. No barcode for some reason. I don't know, kind of weird. Razor's Edge, the whole album picture disc. Pretty killer. Thunderstruck 10-inch picture disc with Fire Your Guns. By this point, Brian's vocals were really starting to go, like, not go, but change, I guess you could say. He's been singing a lot better lately, I think, than that album. I think he was really having some vocal issues on that record. But the Thunderstruck 12-inch with Fire Guns, DT, and Chase the Ace. That's a UK pressing. Money Talks Australian 12-inch. This is the only place you can get down on the borderline at the time. I think it's available now in the box sets, but it's got Mistress for Christmas and Down on the Borderline. Killer 12-inch. The UK Money Talks poster sleeve with Mistress for Christmas and Borrowed Time. Are You Ready? Or no, I'm sorry, Money Talks picture disc with Mistress for Christmas and Borrowed Time. Killer. Are You Ready? Got You by the Balls limited edition tour poster with the. This isn't an LP. It came with the CD, but the tour poster is the size of an LP. This is Australian, I believe. Yes. So that's kind of cool. Are You Ready? UK pressing, gatefold with Got You by the Balls and the Razor's Edge. Then Highway to Hell Live picture disc with High Voltage. This is getting into the live album here. Dirty Deeds Live. This is the singles, this collector single with Shoot to Thrill and Dirty Deeds from Donington. Now there was a competition back when this came out. Somebody did the artwork and they picked it and they released it as a strictly limited edition 12-inch. I don't even know. I haven't seen this in a long time, so I don't know. I guess it's real hard to find now, but UK pressing of Live, original pressing, and the US pressing. Not much different. Live at Donington. This is a laser disc. I just put it in with my vinyl. I don't have a laser disc player. Then the Big Gun 12-inch. This was for what the hell is the name of that movie? Last Action Hero. And this has Back in Black and For Those About to Rock Live in Moscow. Another one of those. Ball Breaker, the US version. And I got the UK, the German version as well. Stiff Upper Lip. This is the German version. It's the only place that released this on LP. This was a bitch to find. And that goes for a ton of money, but pretty killer. And then Black Ice. I got two of these. That's their latest record. I think one of the better AC/DC records, to be honest with you. I love this record. I thought that record was amazing. Let me see. Of course, the Iron Man 2 soundtrack. And I think that's it for for the regular stuff. Yeah. Well, I got the Noble Japanese laser disc, and then the compilation of Boogie Balls and Blues, Australian Hard Rock. It's got a live version of Dirty Deeds. It's not available anywhere else. Also has like Rose Tattoo, Buster Brown. Nobody else that you really know too much about, but killer. Anyway, that's the Brian Johnson stuff. Part 2 of the video. Next up will be part 3. I'll do the bootlegs and the 7-inch. So stay tuned. Thanks again.